I'm Rugved Tidke, and I would be talking about industrial growth in India. So here comes the scene of India that is having itself in an economic transformative stage, as we call. So while its young force has abundant resources, but the ambitious government policies are lacking a lot. The country has the potential to become a global manufacturing hub, powerhouse, or hub in itself. But however, despite this, the bold initiatives that needs to be taken are lower than expected and challenges remain as it is. So let's explore how the state of industrial estate and the obstacles that we are about to face and the path forward which we need to understand. So as industrial growth refers to the expansion of manufacturing and production sectors, which are crucial to the employment generation, exports, and economic stability. So as we move on further, in the industrial sector accounts for about, I guess, 25% of the GDP, but compared to the countries like China and South Korea, we are still lagging behind and have insufficient developing economy of our size. So to counter this, we need to look upon the present challenges and situational aspects. So the first one I would be thinking of it is the bureaucratic hurdles. Okay, so starting with this, it's a involving navigation that has multiple regulations and approvals and inspection. So it's a lengthy approval process that not only delay project but it also hampers the investment opportunity. Second one I would be talking is import dependency. So this, despite efforts, we know that imports are very essential for dependent industries which need semiconductors, automobiles, and machineries. So to raise the cost, this raises the cost as we are needing our economic resilience. So we need to consider Atmanirbhar Bharat and self-sufficiency initiative. Third one is maybe we can think of is, let's say, labor market. So labor market are very dynamic and is a major concern as we have unemployed youth, but and skilled and workers are also at shortage. So to finding the technical and product technical workforce and the expertise match is very the gap is very widened in the sense that we need to culminate that education and industrial needs adaptation regular. Apart from this, there are other kind of issues like labor infrastructure bottlenecks, supply chain disruptions. So manufacturing all has its own efficiencies required in case of efficient transportation, electricity, logistics, and we know that if even a fluctuation in shortages or international macroeconomic factors of raw material price inflation, everything affects the supply chain and disruption. So the dilemma is like, are we over towards the foreign or are we in a domestic investment economy? Are our labor laws and worker protection upright, or are the high tech and traditional industries aligning towards the cutting edge AI in technologies that now are coming hold to make strong foothold in Indian markets. So solution would dwell upon the ease of doing business. Business, as we know that reduces bureaucracy and hurdles and needs we need so that we need to have processes that encourages new businesses to adapt quickly and be faster in that space, so that business has its own reformations and within a year of 3 to 5 we can achieve that as in scale. So this was one. The other one, second point, would be the skill development and workforce training that requires a lot of dedication in vocational training programs and technical then third I would be recommending is the strengthening domestic manufacturing. So another thing it's about is reducing the import dependency. So we have to need our adaptable environment for manufacturing and getting all in-house efficiencies with cross collaboration efforts across industries. Apart from this, another is the developing the economic corridors on a domestic basis as well as industrial basis. So in on domestic, in the sense we need to have regional local connectivity in within the states, and on national or global basis we need corridors of shipways, which is in Bharati Mala projects or maybe Sagarmala initiatives. So all this will help in developing such environments. And to conclusion, I would be saying that these challenges are have potentials to be a global industrial leader, but achieving this goal, we need to require a bold reform, strong infrastructure, and we need consistent policy execution. So this all require industrial growth is not just a requirement for an increased GDP, but it's also about creating jobs that will boost export and that will also secure India's economic future. The right strategies backed by sustained efforts will lead to India a manufacturing giant in the years that are supposed to come. And in the same way, we have to adapt and execute at the front foot and have everything in place with the adaptation capabilities built up.